In the heart of East Asia lies South Korea, a nation that has rapidly transformed from a war-torn country to a global powerhouse. But who really runs this dynamic nation? To understand the intricate power structures at play, we must first take a closer look at South Korea's political, economic, and cultural landscape. Politically, South Korea operates as a democratic republic, with a president serving as the head of state. However, the influence of powerful conglomerates known as chaebols, like Samsung and Hyundai, often blurs the lines between politics and business. These corporate giants not only drive the economy, but also wield significant sway over government policies and public opinion. Economically, South Korea boasts one of the world's largest economies, characterized by rapid industrialization and technological advancement. This economic prowess has attracted global attention, but it also raises questions about the concentration of wealth and power among a select few. Culturally, South Korea is a vibrant tapestry of tradition and modernity, with K-pop, cinema, and cuisine gaining international acclaim. Yet, beneath this cultural renaissance lies a complex social hierarchy that influences everything from education to employment opportunities. In this video, we will delve deeper into the influential figures and institutions that shape South Korea's destiny. From political leaders to corporate moguls, understanding who really runs South Korea is essential for grasping the forces that drive this fascinating nation. So, stay tuned as we unravel the layers of power and influence in South Korea. Political landscape. South Korea's political landscape is a dynamic arena where key players and institutions interact to shape governance and policy. At the forefront is the president, who serves as both the head of state and government. Elected for a single 5-year term, the president wields significant power, including the ability to appoint the prime minister and other key officials. This role is crucial in setting the national agenda and responding to both domestic and international challenges. Complementing the presidency is the National Assembly, a unicameral legislature composed of 300 members. The assembly plays a vital role in crafting laws, approving budgets, and overseeing the executive branch. The relationship between the president and the National Assembly can be contentious, especially when different political parties hold power in each institution, leading to a tug-of-war over policy direction. Speaking of political parties, South Korea's landscape is dominated by several influential groups, notably the Democratic Party and the People Power Party. These parties not only shape legislative priorities, but also reflect the diverse political ideologies of the populace. Their policies can significantly impact issues such as economic reform, social justice, and foreign relations, making party dynamics a critical aspect of governance. Public opinion and civil society also play a pivotal role in South Korea's political framework. Citizens are highly engaged, often mobilizing through protests and social movements to voice their concerns. This active civil society influences political discourse and compels leaders to respond to the needs and aspirations of the people. As we explore these elements, it becomes clear that South Korea's governance is a complex interplay of power, ideology, and public sentiment. Economic powerhouses. South Korea's economy is a remarkable success story, largely driven by its major corporations, known as chaebols. These family-owned conglomerates, such as Samsung and Hyundai, play a pivotal role in the nation's economic landscape. Samsung, for instance, is not just a leader in electronics, but also a significant player in various sectors, including shipbuilding and construction. Hyundai, on the other hand, has made its mark in the automotive industry, becoming a global brand synonymous with quality and innovation. Together, these chaebols contribute significantly to South Korea's GDP and employment, making them essential to the country's economic health. The relationship between government and business in South Korea is intricate and often characterized by a close-knit partnership. Historically, the government has provided support to these conglomerates through favorable policies, subsidies, and protectionist measures. This collaboration has fueled rapid industrialization and economic growth, but it has also led to concerns about monopolistic practices and a lack of competition in certain sectors. As a result, recent administrations have sought to implement reforms aimed at increasing transparency and accountability within these powerful entities. Globalization has further transformed South Korea's economy, opening doors to international markets and foreign investment. The country has become a hub for technology and innovation, attracting multinational corporations and fostering a competitive environment. However, this integration into the global economy also presents challenges, such as vulnerability to global market fluctuations and the need to adapt to changing consumer preferences. As we analyze these economic powerhouses, it becomes evident that their influence extends far beyond South Korea, shaping the global economic landscape. Cultural influence. Culture in South Korea is a powerful force that shapes and reflects the nation's complex power dynamics. One of the most striking examples of this is the global rise of K-pop, which has transcended borders and captivated audiences worldwide. Groups like BTS and Blackpink have not only achieved commercial success, but have also become cultural ambassadors, influencing fashion, language, and social trends. This phenomenon highlights how cultural exports can enhance a nation's soft power, allowing South Korea to assert its influence on the global stage while fostering national pride at home. The role of media and entertainment in shaping public perception cannot be overstated. Television dramas, films, and variety shows play a significant part in reflecting societal values and norms, often addressing contemporary issues such as class disparity, gender roles, and youth culture. The media serves as a platform for public discourse, allowing citizens to engage with and critique the power structures that govern their lives. As a result, entertainment becomes a vehicle for social commentary, influencing how people perceive authority and governance. Traditional values also hold a significant place in modern South Korean society, often coexisting with contemporary influences. Confucian principles, which emphasize respect for hierarchy, family loyalty, and education, continue to shape interpersonal relationships and societal expectations. However, as younger generations embrace more progressive ideals, there is a tension between maintaining these traditional values and adapting to a rapidly changing world. This interplay between tradition and modernity reflects the ongoing negotiation of power dynamics within South Korea, illustrating how culture is both a mirror and a mold for societal change. Social movements. Social movements in South Korea play a crucial role in both challenging and reinforcing existing power structures. One of the most significant examples is the Candlelight Revolution, which took place in late 2016 and early 2017. This massive, peaceful protest movement was sparked by the corruption scandal involving then-President Park Geun-hye. Citizens from all walks of life gathered to demand accountability and transparency, ultimately leading to her impeachment. The Candlelight Revolution not only showcased the power of collective action, but also highlighted the importance of civic engagement in shaping political outcomes. Youth activism has emerged as a formidable force in South Korea's political landscape. Young people, often at the forefront of social movements, are increasingly vocal about issues such as climate change, gender equality, and labor rights. Their engagement has shifted the political discourse, compelling established parties to address their concerns and adapt their policies. This generational shift signifies a growing demand for progressive change and a challenge to traditional power dynamics, as the youth seek to redefine the future of governance in South Korea. Non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and grassroots organizations also play a vital role in advocating for social change. These entities often focus on specific issues, such as human rights, environmental protection, and social justice, working tirelessly to raise awareness and mobilize communities. By providing resources, education, and support, NGOs empower citizens to challenge injustices and hold those in power accountable. Together, these social movements, youth activism, and grassroots efforts create a vibrant tapestry of civic engagement that continually shapes South Korea's political landscape, reinforcing the idea that collective action can drive meaningful change. International relations. South Korea's foreign relations significantly impact its internal power dynamics, shaping everything from political discourse to national security policies. The influence of the United States has been particularly profound, as South Korea relies on its ally for military support and economic cooperation. The U.S. military presence in South Korea serves as a deterrent against potential threats, particularly from North Korea. However, this reliance can also create tension within South Korean politics, as differing opinions emerge regarding the extent of U.S. influence on domestic affairs and foreign policy decisions. China's growing economic power has also altered the landscape of South Korean politics. As South Korea's largest trading partner, China plays a crucial role in the nation's economy. However, this relationship is complex, as South Korea must navigate the delicate balance between maintaining strong ties with China while also aligning with U.S. interests. The influence of China can lead to internal debates about national identity and sovereignty, particularly when it comes to issues like trade agreements and cultural exchanges. North Korea remains a central factor in shaping South Korea's national security policies. The ongoing tensions and occasional diplomatic engagements with the North create a unique political environment where leaders must respond to both domestic and international pressures. The public's perception of North Korea can sway political support, influencing elections and policy decisions. Additionally, South Korea's active participation in international organizations, such as the United Nations and the World Trade Organization, reflects its commitment to global cooperation. This involvement not only enhances South Korea's international standing, but also fosters a sense of national unity and purpose, as citizens rally around shared goals in the global arena. Overall, South Korea's foreign relations intricately weave into its internal power dynamics, influencing governance and societal priorities. In exploring who really runs South Korea, we have uncovered a complex web of interconnected power structures that encompass politics, economy, and culture. Politically, the dynamic between the president and the National Assembly, along with the influence of major political parties, shapes governance and public policy. Economically, the dominance of chaebols like Samsung and Hyundai illustrates how corporate power intertwines with governmental support, driving the nation's growth while raising questions about equity and competition. Culturally, movements like K-pop and the activism of youth reflect societal values and challenge traditional norms, demonstrating how culture can both reinforce and contest existing power dynamics. As we reflect on these interconnected elements, it becomes clear that understanding who runs South Korea is not just about identifying key players, but also about recognizing the implications of these power structures on everyday life. The interplay between domestic and international relations, particularly with the US and China, further complicates this landscape, influencing national security and economic policies. We encourage you to think critically about how these factors shape the future of South Korea and what they mean for its citizens. Your engagement is vital in fostering a deeper understanding of these issues. If you found this discussion insightful, please consider subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and sharing it with others who may be interested in learning more about South Korea's intricate power dynamics. Together, we can continue to explore the forces that shape our world and the stories that deserve to be told. Thank you for watching.